on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we're taking a WWE Mattel Elite Series 112 featuring JD McDonagh, first time in the line, Bray Wyatt, and Channing Stack's Lorenzo. If you are interested in adding any of these figures to your collection, they are now available and shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. When you guys shop there, use discount code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order. So another great Elite set coming in from Mattel. Very excited for this. JD McDonagh, first time in the line. I really would have preferred him to have a little bit more of a Judgment Day kind of look with the purple and black attire, but I'll take it for now. He does come with the interchangeable hairpiece as well as a bunch of interchangeable hands, the vest. So excited to have this figure in hand. Unfortunately, the original Judgment Day are no longer together as of this recording, but it'll still be nice to pair them together and see where that kind of storyline goes. Bray Wyatt, I believe this has been was originally supposed to be released as an Epic Moments 2-pack with Matt Hardy. That never saw the light of day. I think the attire was slightly different. I don't remember. It's been so long. It was supposed to come out in the Greatest Hits wave. It got bumped due to the unfortunate passing of Bray Wyatt. So we do have this figure in hand. I know this is highly anticipated. This is one I was really looking forward to, so cannot wait to crack him out of the box. And first time in the line, Channing Stack's Lorenzo. I'll be totally honest with you guys, I don't watch NXT, so I don't know a lot about him, but it'll be interesting to see how this figure looks and how it's executed, and how it stacks up with all these other figures in the wave. But you can see the packaging is your standard Elite box here, with a smaller window opening with a little window box at the top. The front has the image of each wrestler. Flipping over to the side, you will see the nameplates as well as the first time in the line logos. Flipping all the way to the other side, you will see the larger images of each wrestler. On the back, you'll have the read-up for each. If you guys want to see the little read-up, I will put them here if you guys want to pause it, and you can see the other figures in the wave. Also do have the read-up for Bray Wyatt, as well as the read-up here for JD. But enough chatting. Let's get all three of these figures out of their packaging and see what these figures are all about. So starting us off, we are taking at Channing Stack's Lorenzo, and he does come with quite a few interchangeable hands. You will get a set of the open hands here. You can see it does have the hand tape in the black, looks really nice. You also do get a set of the mic open holding hands, as well as the fisted hands that come on the figure. Additionally, it does come with this nice kind of white jacket. You can see it does Velcro on the front. Has a nice kind of leathery feel to it. If you guys want to get a look at the logo here on the back, that looks pretty badass. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with Stacks here, but I do like the way this jacket looks. You can see a little bit of like a collar or a little piece hanging off here, a little flap. Velcro's on the front. Like I said, very nice material. We will remove the hands. I don't want to rip this jacket. I feel like I always have a tendency to be a little nervous when taking jackets off with these without removing the hands. Thankfully, that is now a feature on most wrestling action figures. But you can see the jacket off of the figure. It looks really good, white on the inside. We will pop his hands back in here for you guys, and we can continue on with the rest of the figure. As far as the head sculpt, like I said, I'm not very familiar with him, but looking at the head sculpt or actual image of the wrestler on the box, face looks pretty good. From some angles, I kind of see a little bit of like a young John Cena. I don't know if you guys can see that here, but it does kind of have the curls to his hair. You can see a nice kind of mohawk design to it. Going on to the back, it does have this very lean torso. I do like the look of that. You can see he does have a little bit of the smaller arms, does have the black wrist tape and hand tape. Has the, I believe I don't know if these are the Sami Zayn sculpted pants, but kind of has that same look to it. I'm going to say it is. You can see the nice gold on the belt itself, just plain black pants. You can see these nice gold shoes here with the black laces, the black soles on the bottom here. He does have the pinless legs. I'm just going to point that out. They actually don't feel that stiff, to be honest. Wow, I don't know if that was kind of reworked. I know Mattel said they're working on the double jointed knees, but they feel pretty good here in hand. And the rest of the figure, you can take a look at the back here. Again, just take a look at the pants. Very simple, very nice and detailed. I really do like the jacket and the aesthetics on with the gold and black. Moving on to JD McDonagh, so his first Mattel Elite figure. Let's take a look at all the accessories you will receive. So you do get a set of the open hands here, as well as a set of the fisted hands. This figure does come with that feature with the interchangeable hair. So if you guys want the long kind of draped down hair or the ponytail kind of bun here on the back, that is how this figure looks. He also does have two of the mic open holding hands for him to hold some items. Additionally, you will see the detail on his jacket. Does have the ace here. You can see the black and the nice white design, the sculpted hood that does not move. You can see the Irish ace here on the back of the hoodie. It does kind of clasp open here in the front, and you can see how that looks. That actually is pretty bulky, to be honest. But let's remove it off of the figure and take a look at the attire on underneath. Like I said earlier in the intro, I would have preferred like a Judgment Day attire, but I'm sure this was planned a while ago. I'm curious to know why. Maybe they could have made him the chase figure and maybe kind of just swap the color decos. I don't know if that could have been an option, but the head sculpt itself looks pretty decent. I do see a likeness to JD. I know everyone jokes about that bobblehead he has, but he does have the man bun here, which I actually dig. It does have the kind of smaller Daniel Bryan torso. You can see the Ace logos here, as well as the green and black design. He does have the black kickers as well as the design on his knee pads. The rest of the figure is pretty basic in itself, but I do like the look of it. It does look really nice and clean. Let's see how this interchangeable hairpiece is. So to remove it, I guess we're going to go with a man bun. We'll take that off, and you can see the difference with the long hair. If you just want to see how that head looks, it just looks so ugly, man. It looks like his head was chopped off. I will say the technology on these headpieces or hair pieces do stay on pretty well. I think actually, this was the hairpiece I thought I would have wanted to display him with. I feel like just kind of looks more to his modern day look. But I don't know, I kind of like the man bun a little better. I'll be honest with you guys, I am still not sold on the interchangeable hair pieces. I feel like personally I would rather have another interchangeable head. I know it's kind of cost-cutting measures to save, but I don't know. Like I said, they don't fall out, so it doesn't bother me. But when you just have the look of this, if God forbid you get a defective piece or it doesn't fit properly or whatnot, you're going to have issues where you'd be looking at this instead of just another interchangeable head to swap out on your Elite. And just when you thought you were going to complete your Judgment Day with this Elite JD McDonagh, they broke up. Obviously, we have a new version of the Judgment Day minus Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. But if you want to see what he looked like stacked up with the rest of the Judgment Day figures, we have an Elite Damian Priest, an Elite Finn Balor, an Elite Rhea Ripley, and Dominic Mysterio. I will say I tried getting this vest on or porting it through here, and it was a bit of a pain in the ass, but I still wanted to include it in this group shot here for you guys. Our last figure we take a look at for this video review is Bray Wyatt. This is the one I'm sure all of you guys have been looking forward to, as well as myself. So let's look at all the accessories that are included. You will get a set of the interchangeable open hands here. You can see it does have that kind of brown paint on the thumb, so you can see that detailing there. It looks really nice. He also does come with the lantern, kind of what we've seen in the past. Looks a little different. I do have one we can compare, but I do like the paint application on there, more of like a bronze finish, and that kind of like translucent plastic. Looks pretty cool. We will remove that out of the figure hand. He does come with two mic open holding hands. You can see the other one does have the black finger tape, but this figure looks freaking badass, man. Let's take a look at this head sculpt. Great likeness to Bray here. You can see the freaking crazy smile, the big beard with the two-tone paint with the kind of lighter hair and the darker beard. I really do like how that came out. Let's zoom in and take a look at his attire again. He does have the black shirt here. Look at all that tattoo detailing. It looks really good if you want to look on the inside of the forearm as well as the outer part of the tattoos. Looks pretty badass if you ask me. Same on the other arm here. You can see all the nice detailing on his sleeve. All the different colors, just looks so sick, dude. And moving on to the pants, man, it really does pop. Look at the belt. It's got the painted belt buckle in the silver, and look at all the detailing and patches on his pants. I really do like the way this came out. Looks pretty badass, man. He does have the pin legs. Does kind of have the tan shoes down here. You can see the black soles on the bottom. If you guys want to look at the back of his attire, take a look at the back of his tattoos as well. Looks really good, dudes. Like I said, the head sculpt to me looks pretty spot on. Again, it would be nice if he could have got a hat or a shirt or something, but this figure really does look pretty awesome. A few different Bray Wyatt and Fiend comparisons. So we have the Ultimate Edition Fiend figures here on the outside. You can see how it stacks up versus the brand new Elite 112 Bray Wyatt. Next to that, in the green pants, we do have the Elite 36. I did swap that head. I don't remember what figure it came with, but you can see the difference between all these figures. I feel like the pants just look a little bigger, proportion-wise. I really do still love this figure, but this brand new Elite 112 may be my favorite Bray Wyatt that I have had in my collection. I also wanted to compare the lanterns you've seen in the past. We did have one, again, same mold, but you can see the paint applications are a little different. I do like the yellow where it kind of looks like it's lit up. And also we do have the actual Bray Wyatt head as the lantern. So cool options. Fiend and Bray Wyatt, some of the most toyetic and craziest characters in wrestling history. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the brand new Elite 112 set and if you'll be adding any of these figures to your collection. While you're at it, please turn on those notification bells to stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my YouTube channel. My personal take on these three figures, we'll start off with Channing Stacks Lorenzo first. I will say, for not knowing anything about this wrestler at all, the figure looks pretty nice. I do like the black and gold. It really does pop. The white jacket is pretty awesome. I like it's a nice kind of like premium feel to this cloth material. So I do like the figure itself. If you're a big fan of his, I would say go ahead and grab it. The figure is pretty solid. JD McDonagh, I do like it. Again, I wish it would have been a Judgment Day attire. I will say I hate this freaking vest. It is a pain in the ass. I had to heat it and I popped that open. I feel like when you put the long hair on it, it kind of doesn't sit flush, or it kind of pushes the vest back a little bit with the hood. So it kind of gets in the way and kind of opens a little bit. So that's probably my only real gripe. I'm still not a big fan of the interchangeable hair pieces. I would have preferred to just have two different interchangeable heads, but that's my opinion. Let me know your comments and your feelings down below on that. Bray Wyatt, I feel like this figure is perfect. I had an extra fedora from the debut Elite Bray Wyatt. I feel like I kept buying different Brays, and as they improved, I replaced them. So I don't have all the Bray Wyatt Elites. The green one was my favorite for the longest. So that's the only version I have in my collection, but I think without a doubt, this is the best Elite Bray Wyatt figure that we've gotten from Mattel. The tan and black really does pop. Like I said, if you have an extra fedora, I may even throw on the interchangeable shirt or the cloth shirt on here just to plus it up a little bit, even though the attire isn't accurate. I really do like it. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. I hope we will be seeing a lot more of his figures. I can definitely see that debut figure being redone in a Greatest Hits line. Even some of his Fiend figures. I feel like there's so much untouched. Like I said, it's just so unfortunate with his passing. But if you are interested in adding any of these figures to your collection, it is now shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. And you got shop, use promo code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order. Before you go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. Thank you so much for tuning into this video review, and I'll catch you all in the next one.